problem is out of control. So much so that you've probably learned to ignore it. Maybe we even encourage each other to forget it. We imagine it as far away while it affects our own communities. We allow ourselves to forget about the cold, the disease, and the need. It can seem overwhelming, and so poverty housing has been accepted as normal.
We couldn't afford to rent a room or an apartment. We stayed at our uncle's garage. So we had only one room where we all slept, and we studied there, we eat there, and so pretty much that's our living room.
In the United States, over 1/3 of the nation suffers from some form of housing problem. Globally, the situation is even more dire, with more than 1 billion people living in urban slums. If the problem is not addressed, the number will double in 20 years.
We had nowhere to stay, so we lived in these slum-like conditions for over 4 years. We had no bathroom, no running water, and no heat.
A lot of people forget what human rights means to most people on earth. But if you ask the average person in America who's deprived of opportunities, or particularly overseas, what are the main human rights, they would start off, I would like to have a right to live in a decent home.
We wanted to get out of the garage space. And have a real living space, like everybody else.
The idea was and is a simple one. No handouts, no giveaways, just a little help. Volunteer labor, donated building materials, reduced or no interest loans. Partnership. Since 1976, our Christian mission has served nearly 500,000 families worldwide.
This is what Habitat does. They see a need and they address it. They take action.
I think it's a life changer. It is, and it's a community builder.
Habitat doesn't just give us the house; it gives us the opportunity to have our own house. So we have to make payments on our own every month.
You have to be able to show that you can afford to pay a monthly mortgage and your utilities, and still put food on the table and gas in the car.
The Habitat model works because it is designed as a sustainable, graduated solution. Families apply and are selected based on their overall need, as well as their ability to repay a nonprofit mortgage. Their monthly payment then returns to our revolving fund, moving on to help other families in need.
I like it that sweat equity is a part of the foundational criteria that at the end of the day, all homeowners across the world can stand up and say, I helped build this house, nobody gave me the house.
Yeah, so we had to do 500 hours to call it our house, yeah.
Families receiving this hand-up agree to work alongside and in partnership with Habitat for Humanity. Sweat equity is the investment a family makes in their future. Families spend up to and beyond $500 of sweat equity, joining with volunteers from around the world to build their own housing solutions.
薄めたアルコールに溶けてくるよ